What's up guys, it's Drac, and we are taking a look at another brand new Dart Zone video. So this is the Boxer Pro by Dart Zone, and it's an interesting pro category blaster because if I'm not mistaken, this is the first pro chain blaster. Like, this is a machine gun pro blaster, a machine gun pro. And that is in and of itself pretty exciting. So with it, you're gonna get a conceptual, we will test, we will see. Shoots up to 150 feet, shoots up to 6 darts per second, full auto, very, you know, like, it's shrunken, but it's got that World War II machine gun aesthetic, with the exception of its solenoid printed directly on shock coil here. I don't know. Then you've got a ladder sight here and an iron sight here. It looks like this is going to be the manner by which we flip up and install our chain. The capacity of the chain is 50. It's a 50 dart chain. That's not, that doesn't make any sense. It's coming with 50 AF Pro darts, but it might be a smaller chain, although with 6 darts a second, I'd like to hope that it's a 50 dart chain. Anyway, let's take it out of the package and see what we're looking at. But over here you can see, I mean, it comes with a bipod. The bipod's detachable. The bipod's also a hand grip. We'll get into all the ergo here in a second, but pretty standard suite of controls with rev trigger. And then since it's a pro blaster, it's coming with what has become the standard suite of Dart Zone eye protection. I don't know, do you guys like me reviewing the eye protection? Is that a relevant consumer piece of information to you guys? For a while now, I've been kind of critical of eye protection because I'm so used to wearing good eye protection when I play that, like, anything that gets included quote unquote for free as a safety necessity has always been pretty disappointing to me. But, you know, these are much better than the standard, you know, 5-cent cheapy, no impact rating things. I mean, these have adjustable ear bridges and they've got pretty good side shields. So they're like comprehensive eye protection. I just wish they were branded. Like, we were really spoiled early on by the Nerf Dart Tag eye protection, which was like branded and kind of looked like Sunnies and was pretty cool, in my opinion. This blaster is powered by 6 AA's. The fact that it's powered by 6 AA's and the Vector Pro is powered by 8 AA's leads me to believe that this is gonna be a slightly less powerful, less performance-focused blaster, and maybe more focused on the role play aspect. I like that it comes with 50 darts. All right, so there's a bunch of darts. Get the chain out of the package here. All right, it's time for tactical necklace loading. Let's go. So it is in fact a 50 dart belt here, and that's pretty impressive in and of itself. Let's take a look at this battery tray and see if this has the ability to be LiPo powered down the line. So we'll pull this out. We'll test here by seeing if this tray comes out. It looks like there's 2 screws in the tray. I might have spoken too soon. This might be an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is an 8 battery tray, and sure enough, they did it again. It does have an XT30 connector in there, so that if you wanted to, very sneaky, it could be LiPo powered. I assume that means it would work with the Dart Zone rechargeable battery. It's got a lot of room in it. We will be testing it with brand new Duracell batteries for the purposes of the main review. Just plug those in, but it's nice to see that this is what is a really, you know, useful feature for hobbyists has become an interesting feature that consumers who might, like, it's nice to have the choice, right? If you want a more powerful rechargeable battery option, you don't even have to know how to solder anymore. You can just go for it, which is pretty cool. All right, so it does look like, we're gonna read the instructions, because I love that you can put the chain in this box. Are there instructions, or do I just need to not be dumb? Okay, so it would appear that this is going to click in like a rail attachment down here, like so. And that's how you get this chain box on. The bipod clicks down like this and actually opens up. If you're more into that, like, but if you just want it to be a grip, it also has 2 holders here. Are these standard dart size? No, that would have been funny. The 2 legs here if they were 50 cal. That clicks into place. Now there's lots of options here. I mean, this bipod, it appears if you wanted to unscrew it, you could remove this and then you just have a full tactical pick rail down here. You have a full pick rail up top. This iron sight is removable with a small pick rail there, and then this one, the ladder sight, is not only fold down, but also, well, I just said but also removable. I don't know how true that is. There you go, it's just tight. So that could come off, and then you have a full pick rail there. So you're not wanting for rail attachments, and the rail attachments that they're giving you are pretty good. It appears that this button on this side is gonna let us, yeah, buddy. So this is a fully adjustable stock. There was a lot more in there than I thought there would be. So between all that, I mean, you have a pretty okay primary class blaster. It's still a little short for me, but I am pretty above average in terms of my height. For the target demographic, which is like performance focused, you know, younger foam flingers, this is awesome. I think it's like the perfect size for them. So you've got a single safety mechanism over here. It's designed that you push forward. So if you're right-handed, your thumb's right there, click and fire. And I just feathered the rev trigger there a little bit. So let's, just for giggles, let's try and feed our chain through the box, because I think that that'll lead to a much cleaner aesthetic overall. There's merit to perhaps doing this before you install everything. I'm worried it's gonna get hung up, but I'm willing to try. All right, so we're gonna open this up, click this together. This is the easiest click together that, you know, you could possibly imagine. It looks like there's a, what's the pusher mechanism on here gonna be? And I don't know. Oh, it's not a pusher mechanism. It's got a roller mechanism up top. So this is what's going to push the darts out, which is why you can have this one solid piece here as the connective piece. But if you had two of these and you didn't want to be married to the drum box, you could very easily just connect 2-3 chains together and have yourself a 100 round or 200 round machine gun. I have made this more complicated than it needs to be by connecting it in advance, but there we are. Click, click, and we should be able to just run through it, right guys? It says it's full auto. I've got this target up here that I like to aim at. I'm like slightly spilling out the edge, but if I correct that like so. $50 darts goes faster than you think, lads. I mean, that is pretty spicy. Pretty cool. We'll get some FPS readings for you. We're not gonna go stand out in the street to do it, but we'll plug those in over here. I can tell firing it in the studio that it's pretty snappy. Is it as snappy as the Vector Pro? It might be. It's pretty close. Let's throw a couple of target darts in here on the edge of the chain. This is the first like machine gun style blaster where I feel like the rate of fire is fast enough that I'm kind of getting that like that element of like, wow, like this is a full auto machine gun. It's pretty cool. Throw a couple of worker darts in here just for fun. Definitely getting the Rambo vibes though. Like obviously it spills out the side, but it's not very difficult to stack the chain in such a way that I think it's gonna dry fire through, but I think we'll be able to fire through the entire 50 here without any kinks. Let's see. Yeah, and it's not until it gets to the end that it gets hung up on itself. Of course, that wouldn't happen at all if it wasn't being fed through the box. I think that the box is just a fun little extra protective element. This is cool, guys. It's very featureful. It's coming out early October, so October 5th is the supposed release date. It is a Walmart exclusive. Obviously, it's part of the, you know, Adventure Force Pro line, Tactical Strike line, etc. and so forth, and it's coming with those, you know, Walmart darts that we're pretty familiar with. But between the battery, the XT30 connector, the litany of different little attachments and built-in creature comforts, like there's no reason this product has to have an adjustable stock that meshes so well into the blaster, or a bipod that doubles as a foregrip. I mean, it's got a lot going on for it. And, you know, it's interesting to see something that usually, like if this was an X-Shot blaster or one of the older school like Buzzbee style Walmart blasters, they would be carrying it exclusively on the roleplay aspect of like, oh, it looks like a machine gun, but this performs like a machine gun. I mean, it's hitting very hard. It's relatively accurate for what it's doing. I mean, we've got high concavity flywheels in there. I would not be shocked if they were the same ones as in the bullpup we just reviewed. Definitely a little more barrel drag in this model, being that the flywheels are here and there's a full foot of barrel, but I mean, overall, very solid. offering. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys can come up with a good paint job, maybe we'll do something along that line. I can't think of anything that this really needs in terms of, you know, mod potential, because most people are not going to be using a belt-fed blaster for performance. But that doesn't mean that it isn't cool to see a belt-fed blaster with performance, especially when it's such an easy value add from the company that seems to be very performance focused these days. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Boxer Pro, and if you have a paint scheme or a, I guess, cosplay prop idea that this would be good for, let me know. I'd love to take it apart, maybe do a live stream about that, and show you guys what's under the hood here pretty soon. But I appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Much love. Nerf on. Drac out.